Sister Agnes, how dare you show your face here after what you've done? This is unacceptable. I have the proof right here on my phone. Sister Agnes's voice shook the entire church hall. Her finger pointed straight at Evelyn, the pastor's wife, who stood frozen at the door in a tight red dress and high heels. Sister Agnes, I saw you last night. I saw everything. The women's prayer meeting stopped. Everyone turned to look. Evelyn's face went white like paper. Her hands started shaking. The small black purse she was holding fell to the floor with a loud sound. But how did she get to this point? How did the most loved pastor's wife in the community become the woman everyone now stared at? To understand this story, we must go back 3 months earlier to where it all began. Evelyn was 38 years old and had been married to Pastor Michael for 12 years. They had 2 children, a boy and a girl, both in secondary school now. Evelyn always wore long dresses that reached her ankles. She never wore makeup. She never wore jewelry except her wedding ring. Her hair was always covered with simple head wraps. Every Sunday, Evelyn sat in the front row, smiling and nodding as her husband preached. After service, she would stand by his side, shaking hands with church members. Church members, God bless you, Sister Evelyn. You are such a good example to us all. But something was wrong. Something had been wrong for a very long time. Pastor Michael had stopped touching Evelyn years ago. He no longer held her hand. He no longer kissed her goodnight. When she tried to hug him, he would pat her back like she was his sister and walk away. At night, he slept on his side of the bed, turned away from her, snoring softly, while she stared at the ceiling.
Evelyn, David, we need to spend time together. Pastor Michael, I'm busy with God's work. Evelyn, but I'm your wife, and you should understand that my calling comes first. Evelyn would go to her room and cry quietly into her pillow. She felt invisible. She felt like a piece of furniture in her own house. Something useful but not loved. One evening, Evelyn's phone buzzed. It was a message from her old university friend, Sophia, who now lived in London. Text message, Evelyn, I'm coming to Lagos next month. We must catch up. When Sophia arrived, Evelyn hardly recognized her. Sophia was also 38, but she looked so different. She wore jeans and a colorful blouse. Her hair was styled beautifully. She had makeup on, just enough to make her face glow. She wore nice earrings and a necklace. Evelyn and Sophia hugged tightly. Sophia, look at you. Still the same simple Evelyn from school. They sat in a small restaurant eating and talking. Sophia told stories about her life in London. Then she looked at Evelyn carefully. Sophia, Evelyn, are you happy? The question hit Evelyn like a stone. Her eyes filled with tears. Oh my dear, tell me everything. Evelyn told her everything, the loneliness, the feeling of being invisible, the way her husband treated her like a helper, not a wife. Sophia listened quietly, then said, Sophia, Evelyn, you are 38, not 98. You deserve to feel alive. You deserve to feel beautiful. When was the last time you did something just for yourself? Evelyn couldn't remember. Sophia, come with me tomorrow. Let me show you something. The next day, Sophia took Evelyn to a salon. 3 hours later, Evelyn looked in the mirror and gasped. Her natural hair was styled, her makeup done lightly. Evelyn, is that me? Sophia,
you.
that's you.
The real
you that's been hiding. They went shopping. Evelyn tried on new clothes, fitted dresses, pretty blouses, jeans. That night, at home, she felt pretty. She felt alive. At the dinner, people noticed her. Old friends hugged her. She met Mr. Daniel, 42, a widower. He was kind, funny, and made her laugh. Mr. Daniel, may I have your number? I'd love to take you out for coffee sometime. Evelyn hesitated but remembered years of loneliness. Okay, she whispered. Coffee became lunch, lunch became dinner. Evelyn felt like a woman again. Sister Agnes, 60, noticed Evelyn's new look. One evening, she saw Evelyn walking into a fancy restaurant with a man, fully dressed, hair and makeup perfect, laughing, holding his arm. Sister Agnes took photos. She decided Evelyn had to be confronted publicly. The next Wednesday, Evelyn arrived late at the women's prayer meeting. Sister Agnes exploded. Sister Agnes, I saw you.
I saw you last night with that man, holding hands, laughing like a slay queen!
The room erupted. Women gasped. Evelyn froze. Sister Agnes, Sister Evelyn, the pastor's wife, you stand there pretending to be holy, but at night, you are running around Lagos like a party girl, dressed in tight clothes with another man.
Sister Agnes, please. Are you cheating on Pastor Michael?
Pastor Michael appeared.
Evelyn, is this true?
I don't know.
Evelyn tried to speak but couldn't. Years of loneliness poured out. Evelyn, I felt invisible, unloved, forgotten. Pastor Michael, Evelyn. I should have seen your pain. I should have been there for you. But I didn't. I failed you as a husband. Pastor Michael knelt beside her. Pastor Michael, I forgive you, but we need to face this together. Not with lies, with honesty, love, and commitment. Evelyn nodded, hope and fear mixing in her eyes. The women's prayer meeting ended with prayer instead of gossip. Evelyn went home feeling alive, loved, and seen.